Hello teacher trainees and welcome to another class on curriculum studies. Today we are going to learn about pertinent and contemporary issues. At the end of this video, remember to click on the link in the description which has the revision questions for this topic. We have collected more than 60 application questions which will help you in your revision for the NEC exams. Before we begin, please take a second and click on the subscription button and click on the notification bell so that you can access all our lecture videos and quizzes. Let's begin our lesson. Pertinent and contemporary issues, commonly referred to as PCIs, are topics and events that are currently relevant and significant to society. These issues are usually the subject of widespread public debate and discussion, and can have a significant impact on various aspects of life, including politics, economics, social justice, and the environment. PCIs can take many different forms, from global crises like climate change and pandemics to social issues such as inequality, discrimination, and human rights violations. They may also involve technological advancements, scientific discoveries, and geopolitical developments. As our world becomes increasingly connected and complex, the importance of understanding and addressing PCIs cannot be overstated. It is essential to stay informed and engaged with these issues to make informed decisions and contribute to positive change in society. PCIs can be challenging and sometimes uncomfortable to confront, but they offer opportunities for growth, learning, and progress. By acknowledging and addressing these issues, we can work towards a more equitable and just world. Let's understand what pertinent and contemporary issues are in learning. In the context of learning, pertinent and contemporary issues, PCIs, refer to topics and events that are relevant and significant to the subject matter being studied. For example, if a student is studying history, PCIs might include current events that have historical roots, such as political conflicts or social movements. By incorporating PCIs into the curriculum, educators can help students develop critical thinking skills and gain a deeper understanding of the world around them. PCIs can provide a meaningful context for learning, helping students see the relevance of what they are studying and how it connects to the larger world. In addition, PCIs can also help students develop a sense of civic responsibility and engagement. By exploring current issues and events, students can gain a greater understanding of their own values and beliefs and learn how to effectively communicate and advocate for their ideas. However, it is important for educators to approach PCIs in a thoughtful and responsible manner, recognizing that these issues can be complex, sensitive, and emotionally charged. Teachers must create a safe and inclusive learning environment that encourages respectful dialogue and acknowledges diverse perspectives. Overall, incorporating PCIs into the learning process can help students become informed, engaged, and empathetic citizens, capable of making a positive impact on the world. Next, let's deliberate on various pertinent and contemporary issues that should be integrated in the curriculum. There are a wide range of pertinent and contemporary issues that could be integrated into the curriculum, depending on the subject matter and level of study. Here are some examples of PCIs that could be relevant in various educational contexts. Number 1. Climate change and sustainability. As one of the most pressing issues of our time, climate change should be integrated into a variety of subjects, including science, geography, and social studies. Students can learn about the causes and impacts of climate change, as well as potential solutions and mitigation strategies. Number 2. Racial and social justice. Issues related to racial and social justice, including inequality, discrimination, and police brutality, have been at the forefront of public consciousness in recent years. These issues can be integrated into history, social studies, and language arts curricula, providing students with a deeper understanding of the roots of systemic injustices and the ways in which they impact individuals and communities. Number 3. Health and wellness. The COVID-19 pandemic has brought issues related to public health and wellness to the forefront. In addition to studying the science behind the virus, students can learn about the social and economic impacts of the pandemic, as well as mental health and well-being. Number 4. Digital literacy and online safety. With the rise of social media and digital technology, it is important for students to develop critical thinking and digital literacy skills. This includes understanding the risks and benefits of online communication, how to identify and evaluate sources of information, and how to protect their personal information and privacy. Number 5. Global politics and international relations. In a world that is increasingly interconnected, understanding global politics and international relations is essential. This can include studying the role of the United Nations, analyzing geopolitical conflicts, and exploring issues related to international trade and development. Number 6. Entrepreneurship and innovation. As the economy evolves, skills related to entrepreneurship and innovation are becoming increasingly important. This includes understanding how to identify and seize opportunities, create a business plan, and develop a product or service. These are just a few examples of the many PCIs that could be integrated into the curriculum. By incorporating these issues into their lessons, educators can help students develop critical thinking skills, gain a deeper understanding of the world around them, and become informed and engaged citizens. Let's explore the effects of pertinent and contemporary issues on members of the school community. Pertinent and contemporary issues can have a significant impact on members of the school community, including students, teachers, and staff. Here are some ways in which PCIs can affect different members of the school community. Students. PCIs can have both positive and negative effects on students. On the one hand, learning about current issues and events can help students develop critical thinking skills, broaden their perspectives, and become engaged and informed citizens. On the other hand, PCIs can be emotionally charged and difficult to process, particularly if they involve topics like violence, discrimination, or social injustice. In some cases, the exposure to traumatic events or issues can lead to anxiety, depression, and other mental health challenges. Teachers. For teachers, PCIs can present both opportunities and challenges. On the one hand, integrating current events and issues into their lessons can help teachers make their teaching more relevant and engaging, then provide opportunities for meaningful class discussions. On the other hand, discussing sensitive or controversial topics can be challenging and require careful planning and management. Additionally, teachers may feel a responsibility to help students process traumatic events or issues, which can be emotionally taxing. Staff. School staff, including administrators, counselors, and support staff, can be deeply affected by PCIs. For example, if a student in the school community is affected by a traumatic event, staff may be responsible for providing emotional support and resources. Additionally, staff may need to adapt their procedures and protocols in response to PCIs, such as implementing safety measures in response to threats or incidents of violence. Parents and caregivers. PCIs can also affect parents and caregivers, as they may have concerns about their children's emotional well-being and safety in the wake of traumatic events or sensitive topics. Additionally, parents and caregivers may have differing perspectives or beliefs on certain issues, which can lead to conflict or tension within the school community. In all cases, it is important for members of the school community to have the skills and resources to navigate PCIs in a healthy and productive way. This may include training in trauma-informed care, mental health resources for students and staff, and opportunities for professional development and support for teachers. By fostering a culture of support and understanding, schools can help their communities process and respond to PCIs in a constructive and positive way. The relevance of integrating pertinent and contemporary issues in learning. Integrating pertinent and contemporary issues, PCIs, in learning is important for several reasons. Number 1. Relevance. PCIs make learning more relevant to students by connecting academic content to real-world issues and events. This can help students see the practical applications of what they are learning and increase their motivation and engagement. Number 2. Critical thinking. PCIs provide opportunities for students to develop critical thinking skills, such as evaluating information, analyzing perspectives, and considering evidence. This can help students become more informed and discerning consumers of information, better able to navigate complex issues and make well-reasoned decisions. Number 3. Empathy and social awareness. Learning about PCIs can help students develop empathy and social awareness by exposing them to diverse perspectives and experiences. This can help students develop a deeper understanding of different cultures, backgrounds, and perspectives, and become more informed and engaged citizens. Number 4. Communication skills. Discussing PCIs in the classroom can help students develop communication skills, such as listening actively, expressing their ideas clearly, and engaging in respectful dialogue. These skills are essential for effective communication in all areas of life, including personal relationships, civic engagement, and the workplace. Number 5. Preparedness. By learning about PCIs, students can become better prepared to navigate the challenges and opportunities of the future. This includes developing a deeper understanding of global issues, becoming more resilient in the face of adversity, and gaining the skills and knowledge needed to succeed in a rapidly changing world. Number 6. Career readiness. Learning about PCIs can also prepare students for the workforce by developing skills that are highly valued by employers. These skills include critical thinking, problem solving, communication, and social awareness. Employers often seek out candidates who can demonstrate a deep understanding of the world around them and are capable of applying that knowledge to solve complex problems. Number 7. Civic engagement. By integrating PCIs in learning, students can become more engaged and active members of their communities. Learning about issues such as social justice, inequality, and environmental sustainability can inspire students to take action and make a positive impact on the world. This can include volunteering, engaging in political advocacy, or pursuing a career in a field that aligns with their values and interests. Number 8. Cultural competency. In today's globalized world, it is essential for students to develop cultural competency, the ability to understand, appreciate, and navigate different cultures and perspectives. Integrating PCIs in learning can help students develop this competency by exposing them to a diverse range of perspectives and experiences. This can help students become more effective communicators, collaborators, and problem solvers in a global context. Overall, integrating PCIs in learning can help students develop a wide range of skills and competencies that are essential for success in the 21st century. By providing relevant and engaging content that connects to the world outside the classroom, educators can help students become informed, engaged, and socially responsible citizens. Let's examine ways of incorporating pertinent and contemporary issues in different learning areas. Incorporating pertinent and contemporary issues, PCIs, in different learning areas can be done in many ways. Here are some examples of how PCIs can be integrated into different subject areas. Number 1. English or language arts. In English or language arts classes, teachers can incorporate PCIs by using current events and issues as the basis for reading and writing activities. For example, students could read news articles or opinion pieces on a topic of interest, then write their own response or analysis. They could also analyze how language is used to influence public opinion on a particular issue. Number 2. Social studies and history. Social studies and history classes naturally lend themselves to discussing PCIs, as they are focused on understanding human society and the events that have shaped it. Teachers can incorporate PCIs by examining current events in the context of historical trends and analyzing the causes and effects of social, political, and economic issues. For example, students could study the causes and effects of global conflicts or examine the impact of social movements on society. Number 3. Science. In science classes, PCIs can be incorporated by examining the scientific issues and controversies that are currently shaping the world. For example, students could study the science behind climate change or explore the ethical implications of new technologies such as genetic engineering. They could also examine the role of science in shaping public policy. Number 4. Mathematics. Mathematics classes may not seem like an obvious place to incorporate PCIs, but math is essential for understanding many real-world issues. For example, students could use statistical analysis to study patterns in social or economic data, or examine the financial implications of current events such as inflation or market trends. Number 5. Arts. The arts offer many opportunities to explore PCIs through creative expression. For example, students could create visual art pieces that explore social justice issues, or write and perform songs or plays that address current events. They could also examine how art is used to express political and social commentary. Number 6. Physical education and health. Physical education and health classes can incorporate PCIs by examining issues related to physical activity, nutrition, and overall well-being. For example, students could examine the impact of technology on physical activity levels or the effects of fast food on health. They could also explore the role of sports and physical activity in promoting social justice and equity. Number 7. Foreign languages. Foreign language classes can incorporate PCIs by examining issues related to culture, identity, and global communication. For example, students could examine the role of language in shaping cultural attitudes and beliefs, or explore the impact of globalization on language and communication. They could also examine how language is used in political discourse and propaganda. Number 8. Career and technical education. Career and technical education classes can incorporate PCIs by examining issues related to specific career fields and industries. For example, students in a business class could study the impact of current events on the stock market or the global economy, while students in a healthcare class could examine the challenges and opportunities facing the healthcare industry. They could also explore how emerging technologies are changing the nature of work and careers. Number 9. Special education. Special education classes can incorporate PCIs by examining issues related to disability rights, inclusion, and accessibility. For example, students could study the history of disability rights movements or explore the impact of new technologies on accessibility. They could also examine the role of social and cultural attitudes in shaping perceptions of disability. In all cases, incorporating PCIs requires thoughtful planning and intentional implementation. Teachers should select issues that are age-appropriate and relevant to their students, and provide opportunities for meaningful discussion and analysis. By incorporating PCIs in learning, teachers can help students develop the skills and knowledge needed to engage with the world in a meaningful and productive way. And that marks the end of our lesson on pertinent and contemporary issue. Please remember to click on the link in the description which has the revision questions for this topic. Also subscribe to this channel and like the video so that anytime we upload a new video YouTube will always notify you. Thanks and have a good day.